Okay, here's some of the items that I'm going to be working on this week. We got the blue lace I'm going to put on these. And these pair here, I think everything in this whole box is all 2X. So these are the new China pants. I'm going to put flowers on them, hearts on them, a bow on them, and then I'll accent them with this blue. Blue. So I'm going to do two different ones. These ones have the blue stars on them, the little stars. And this blue is a different, it's almost the same color, but it's an organza with just a satin. So they, each pair almost looks the same, but they are a little bit different each one. Most of them are, none of them are identical. It's rare if I could make an identical one. I mean, I could mass produce them, but I'm just doing these all by hand. So these are the crystal clear, glassy, soft. They do make a little bit of noise when you crinkle them, but not much. They're pretty soft, and I'm gonna do I'd say it's almost a 2.5, 3-inch lace on them. So they look pretty fancy. And I order all the lace on eBay from like China, so it takes you like a month to get them here, 3 weeks to get them here. But you get a good deal. You get like a whole roll for like $50. So I must have spent $1,000 in lace. So time you go buy all this stuff and put it on this item, they're hardly worth selling because nobody's gonna pay you that kind of much money. I know people always ask, "Oh, I like to buy these. I wonder if he sells them," but I wouldn't make any money off them. I'm just wasting my time then because time you buy the pant, you buy the flowers, you buy the lace, you package it up, advertise it to sell. If you sell on eBay, you're going to pay 11% right off the top. So if you sell it for $100, they take $11 right off the top. So now you're down to $98 plus your gas of driving to the store and mailing it, and going at lunchtime while you're working, and packaging it up, writing your name down, and then people don't want to pay that kind of money anyway. They want it for like $30. Well, if I buy this pant for $12.50 and I say I got $25 into it, yeah, I could probably sell that for about $50, but you're not making no money. It's not for all the hours you sit here and do this, cut out hearts, hundreds of hearts, and sew them all on by hand. Sure, I'm enjoying some good Netflix movies by doing them, so it's keeping me occupied while I'm sewing. But yeah, talk about a needle in the finger. My fingers are about shot. I've stabbed myself over and over, and you gotta watch it. You don't get any, blood on your stuff. Sometimes I gotta tape my fingers up or put rubber finger couplers over it, if your fingers get too bad. But yeah, sometimes when you're trying to push a needle through a banding without a machine, it gets pretty tough. So these are the new ones that I'm going to be working on. And then here's some new ones. These are a couple of bloomers that I just got in the mail from the same company. And I'm not crazy about bloomers, but I just bought them only because they have a seam right in the front, So for a man, you don't really like them that much with a seam in the front, but some people just like to wear them. But I got the greens and the blue, but they're very, very shiny and soft. And these are 2XL. So I mean, products like this I definitely would sell, to somebody, because I'm probably never going to use them. I just bought them just to see what they look like or see if there's any difference in the material. So I probably have at least 100 items of outfits that I would definitely sell that I'll never touch or use. I mean, unless they're used in photo modeling, but I've been saying that for 30 years and I haven't got anybody to photo model any of my stuff yet out of about 4,000 items. So yeah, but this pile here, they're almost done. I mean, all I did so far on some of them is just put the bindings on them, the lace. So this one looks like it's pretty well done. It's got lace on it and the flowers, but no bow yet. This just has the lace. But you can see how shiny and soft these are. For the money, you can't go wrong. If you don't want to tie up a lot of money in the product and You just want to have some kind of fun wear. But I'm promoting these. If you buy these in a size small, and they're Asian sizes too when they advertise them, so they are a bit smaller when you go to buy them. So if you're a medium, you want to buy a large because it's going to be small because they're made in China. So they do run a little bit smaller. So these 2XL, they're almost like a XL. But you don't want them. Some people like them tight. I like them somewhat loose on you, so you got room to breathe and move around and stuff. You know, I don't like them skin tight. I mean, somebody that's a large could get into a size small if they wanted to, but they're going to be so extremely tight on you, and you can't hardly walk or move or bend. But some people like the tight feeling of, junk in the trunk, keeping everything together. So, but I like it where you can move around a little bit. And then same with modeling and dancing. You know, when you're modeling, you might want a tight look, or there might be scenes where you want a loose look, or you might have to go a bigger size because you're padding yourself up. If you're wearing cloth diapers, you're gonna have to go up another size larger, or 2 sizes larger because you want them to be really puffy. Especially if you put 2 or 3 diapers on, cloth diapers, you could really, give you a monstrous puffy look. You can go crazy and see how many pairs of pants you can put on, or how many diapers you can put on. And here's all the blues. These ones were all the light blues. They're really cute. I think they'd be a top seller. Anybody would love to have them. And they came from plasticpants from Germany. So some German people made these, which are cool. I like Germany. I've been there once already in the army. But these are really thick, and they're very soft, very slippery, and they're not very noisy. They seem a little bit firm. They're not as 100% bendable, but they really don't make any noise at all. I mean, 1 out of 100, maybe 10% noise. Thickness-wise, I mean, you could probably run a truck over these things, and they'll probably be laughing at you. They're pretty thick, so they're top quality. These come from plastichosen.de. And I think they're like $35, $40, so they're not giving them away. The time I put the lace on them, I got $60 into them. Throw some flowers on, you're talking $70 for this. That's without even making a profit. If I sold them to you for $70, I'm just doing the work for nothing, giving them away. So that's why generally I really don't sell my stuff. I'm just buying it. I'm doing an unusual hobby of making this stuff, designing it, but it's getting too carried away. I just keep buying more and more and more, so you're gonna end up having to bury me in all this stuff because I'll have so much stuff I don't know what to do with it. And I know a lot of people are licking their chops because they love the colors, they love the design, and you can't buy this stuff anywhere. I don't know who else does this. It's such a unique specialty. So anybody that's even interested in this type of stuff, I'm like the only guy that I know myself that does it, that has an interest in it. And what I would love is if I knew how to use a machine, which wouldn't be very hard to learn. I've watched my mother do it growing up, because she made all our clothes. That's kind of why I get into sewing. It's just kind of a weird hobby. But I grew up with 7 sisters, and I was the only boy. So of course I'm going to be playing with, instead of playing football, I'm playing with cutouts, paper dolls, and sewing. So, but yet I'm a normal person. So it's just something that I enjoy because I like the material so much. And I remember, wearing these as a child, growing up. And I like the baby doll look, the women-y type stuff. I like that look on a woman. So I thought, well, this is a great promotion if I can ever find some sexy thin girls to model this stuff. I thought that'd be so cool. That's like a dream come true, but you got to have the women. This, looking at the products, is only half of it, but if you put this all on a beautiful woman, oh my God, that would even be more one of a kind, because there is nobody that models this type of stuff, more or less even makes it. So to have this and put this whole idea together, I mean, realistically, if a guy wanted to really make a lot of money, you probably could. by using all these products, finding some women, putting on an adult site. You know, you're the only guy in town that's going to be doing something like this. So it's a kingpin. You know, you want to put the whole thing together. You could charge what you want for a site, and people all come running. I mean, even if it lasts a couple years or something, it's an opportunity there. But I don't have a fancy camera. I don't have the. In the most of these, you need the girls. So, but you can always hire girls. You can go on sites, you know, Model Mayhem or anything like that. Pick out your own girls too. But I can't do that really realistically because I'm married, so my wife wouldn't. My Asian wife wouldn't really like me getting a bunch of women all together and putting this stuff on them, you know. So, but this is an idea for somebody that really wanted to make some money and have a very unique site, and that's kind of what I'm promoting by making all this stuff. And you know, it's peaceful, it's enjoying. I could sit here and sew all the time while I'm sitting there watching a movie, so it gives me something to do. And my mind is so creative. I'm like an artist. So you're not being paid for your artistry by doing this. When somebody wants to buy your product and you sell it for what you have into it or less, it means you're not getting paid for doing this. You're just doing it for somebody else's pleasure. So it's kind of hard to sell. I mean, I put stuff on eBay. There's like 100 items on there, and nobody's gonna pay me you know, $50 to $100 for my stuff. So, which is okay. I don't care. You know, I'll just keep saving it up, box after box, pickup after pickup, semi after semi. I'll just keep stacking up. I have to have me 20 different houses to hold all this and start a couple of warehouses. You know, I'll have so much product by the time I die that somebody's going to walk into a gold mine here when they find it all. Either that or they might just burn it all. They don't. I don't know what'll happen to this stuff. But there's an opportunity here with the color creation and then the material itself. Nobody does any type of sites that just does plastic or PVC. So if you have a clothing site that's sexy women on here, you know, throw in all different types of themes, you know, airplane, cars, antique cars, you know, wrestlers or you know, showgirls, dancers, you know, pole dancers, exotic dancers. If you throw in all different types of themes with this type of material, it would be different from rubber and latex, and that's mostly all you ever find on the internet is rubber and latex, and that's a real small area too when it comes to adult industry. But you won't find, there's probably only 4 or 5 pay sites that even offer anything to do with PVC or plastic, and it might probably be promoting adult baby you know, photos and stuff like that in movies. It'll be a mixture of that. So, well, that's it for today. I don't want to run up the time too much, so I'll upload this and enjoy your day.